Hello everyone, welcome back to ZK Adventure. We left off on level 251 titled Superfluous Necessity. I don't really know much about this one. I was aware that during CCLP 4 voting playtesting, or whatever you want to call that phase of the set's construction was, I remember this level was like one of the levels of Zane's that had a lot of issues that I think Jeffrey found, but I never really played it myself. So, um, yeah, I don't know what to do here. What? I didn't even read the hint. The tooth monster, the teeth monster can help you. Try using the teleporters, but not too much. Okay. So I have 2 blocks, and there's teleporters involved. So do I want to collect the fire boots right now? Second of all, do I even need a block up there? I do. Okay. Oh. Okay, so that's what the blocks are for. That's what it seems like. Um, like that. Okay. Okay, so that's how that gets cleared. Alright, that's all nice and all. Now what? Is the trap open? There's nothing under there. Okay, but my access to the fire boots is now lost. Oh, I can go through here. Ah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so this level's kind of all over the place with some teleport shenanigans. Okay, so I have to collect the fire boots. I don't see a way around that. Okay. So I guess I zigzagged through this a couple of times. Okay, there we go. And I could go through here. So I collect this, and I can go back, and I can go through here now. So this lets me bypass the thief. Okay. Now, do I want to go right into the teleport or left into the teleport? I guess right. Alright. 3, 4. Six. Okay. Alright, so I have 6 red locks. Okay, so it would seem like I need to... What would going up do? Going up does that. Okay, so the trap button's right there. I assume it's connected there. Okay, I'm just gonna use this. Wait, couldn't I? No, because there's another direction down through the teleport. Never mind. Okay, so if I push them through the teleport, where are they gonna go? They're gonna go right there. So how do I get around that? That's weird. Okay. Was I supposed to partial post or something? This part's really unclear. Okay. Okay, so I have to go down and follow it. Okay, so there's the green key. I still have one more yellow or red lock right there. Okay. So I finally can go through here. So what's the purpose of this? Oh, the suction boots are blocked off now. How did that happen? Let's just ensure. Okay, that does connect to that. So I have 6 blocks. Where am I going to go with these? What do I even use them for? Do I go down to teleport? I don't see any other way to do this, if I'm completely honest. I don't even know what's that way, if anything. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this level, to be honest. It has that unsettling feeling to it, where I just don't know if what I'm doing is right. Okay, so I think I do want to partial post down. I think that's what the trick is. I think I don't really have a way to push him any other in left through the teleport. And then pushing that. That's a neat little construction for the toggle button. Okay, so that is the end goal. So somewhere along the line, or along the way, I can't let this clone. So I take it that button connects to this cloner, so I can't let the tank clone that. Okay, that's good to know. So I had the right idea with this. Okay, so essentially just don't go through that path again without pressing a toggle button. What's going left do? Oh, it just takes me back there. Okay. Just had to rule it out. Okay. So, this is where some stuff comes into play. Do I want to press this toggle button right now, or do I want to wait? You know, I see what I need to do. I need to press that, and I need to press the button twice for the fireball cloner. Because when I do that, it will hit the tank button. Actually, no, I just need to hit it once. So if I go through here, they'll come down here. Okay. And then I can press that. So now the tank should be in the right spot. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, I know what I did. I messed up. I pushed the wrong block through. I mean, I actually really like this level. It takes some time to unravel itself, but which I think some people wouldn't be huge on, but I actually kind of like the fact that it takes some time to unravel. Okay, so I really do want to press that button twice. Okay, so I want to go through here. And then do that. Okay, so now I can go and do this bit. There we go. So now no matter how many times I press that fireball clone machine button, it won't flip the tank over. Alright. Let's just go back up here, collect that, and be on our way. Alright. So now we do what we were going to do before. Which, yeah, so I need 3 blocks to partial post that. Which I guess we'll just use these 3. I essentially just need to get the suction boots, and then I can get the skates and presumably I can beat the level, but there might be another step I haven't done yet. Alright, let's see if this worked. I'm pretty sure it did. Woohoo! Okay, so I have the suction boots, which makes this easier to navigate through. So I can go through here. And I don't actually need the skates. Is there an invisible wall by those? I'm kind of curious. Admittedly, I am kind of curious. I don't know if I can actually go back through that, though. Yeah, I don't think I can even go back through to get the skates. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna try. I just want to beat the level and get out of here. Alright, Superfluous Necessity. I liked the level. I think it was pretty good. It was just one of those levels that took some time to unravel. And once you kind of knew how, like, the directions, the teleports, and with all that nonsense, I think it's a pretty solid level. Pretty fun. Alright, Banshees Fast and Low. I feel like that should be Fast and Slow, but I think I used to call it that. Alright. What do we got going on here? We got some little bit of close corner dodging, which some people don't really care for, but I don't really mind it so much. Alright. So, with the fire boost, I can go in here. And this is a very unique looking maze, I gotta say. Oh, look at this stupid level that's built from a section of a Halo 3 level. What a nerd. I think the hint actually used to say something like fire is burning in the distance or something like that. It was like one of those, like, it was like a sound effect type hint, which was actually pretty legit. Okay, so that's the red key. I assume I need it. I think levels based on other video games or locations from other video games, or not really based on, but like inspired by other video games, I think those are really fun levels. I feel like not a lot of people make them. Maybe that's just me, or I just make too many of them to expect other people to make them. I don't know. I enjoy making them, though. Okay. So we just gotta duck out right here. Do I want those? Okay, so that's kind of unfair. Or not really unfair, but that's kind of a shame that I died like that. But let's see what I can do. I do need the suction boots. I do need the suction boots. I mean, technically, no, you do. I don't think you can backwards boost off that one. Okay, so yeah, you do need the suction boots. So I was right. I just hesitated. Yeah, this level definitely has that aesthetic that I probably would go for. I think that's why I like the ZK3s so much more than the other Zane sets. I mean, ZK4 is pretty good as well, which we haven't gotten to yet, but we will pretty soon, I hope. And like the latter half of ZK2 is pretty solid as well. But ZK3 just has that aesthetic that Zane really hit the nail on the head on. He kind of did so with ZK4 in some respects, but he took a completely different approach with ZK4. But we'll get there when we get there. But this is why I prefer ZK3s over anything else. They might be, the levels in the ZK3 sets might be a little bit more difficult than one's liking, but honestly, it's like a good difficult. Okay. So you just nail off that. Okay, I can't get through that. Fun fact, everybody. This little setup right here with the fireball, seeing this is what inspired that part in Fire is My Enemy in CCLP4. Just FYI. Okay, I remember this section. I think you just run through it. No, you wait right there. My only real critique about this one is I kind of wish that dodging section with the paramecia was a little sooner than 100 seconds in the level. But it was another hesitation. So, and that just sucks. That sucks. Alright. I mean, honestly, one can say this level is really not that special. It's just a lot of back and forthing. Well, not really a lot, but getting the fire boots and coming all the way back to get the red key, then going all the way back to go use the red key. I'm not really bothered by that anymore. I never really was bothered by that in level design. I mean, some people are, and I don't understand why. I mean, I guess that I could see that being tedious. But the way I see it with level design when it comes to tedium, I think a certain amount of tedium is okay in levels. Not like on the rocks or pain level of tedious. Well, I mean, some people say on the rocks wasn't even that bad, wasn't even that tedious. I guess at that point it just comes to personal preference. But nothing like pain-esque tedious, I think, is acceptable. I think stuff like the back and forthing in this level and a lot of other things I can't think of right now, I think a little tedium is okay to have in levels. I mean, to avoid it completely is, yeah. Okay, so I had to go back through this, which I think I had to do the same. No. What? I don't do that? Okay, so I wait for going through, but I don't for leaving or going back. Oh, come on. Really? That timing? Okay. I can't say I really agree with that paramecia thing and bug thing being at that point in the level, but it is what it is. You know, it's part of the level and it just has to be dealt with. I mean, well, there's my first time dying by a walker. Well, that's what I get for drinking orange juice while playing. Okay, I'll just collect that chip on the way back. I'm thankful that fireball timing is at least lenient. It's not like one of those round and round levels. I think that like that one ZK2 level that had that dodging timing. Okay, going through here is a nice shortcut. Or not shortcut, but it's a nice little optional path to have. Okay. Hopefully I can get through that Paramecia section next. I think I know how it works now. You wait going in to get the green key, but when you go back, you apparently don't wait. So I'm going to go with that approach. Hopefully that's the right one. The only reason why I don't like the placement of it, it's not I hate the section in particular. It's just if you mess up, you have to go all the way back to just to figure it out how it works, and you can also mess it up then. So, alright, wait right here, duck out, and go through. Alright, so just mad dash through the whole thing. Wait. Did I not go fast enough? Man, and then not only that, but you don't even know if you weren't fast enough or you just had the timing wrong again. Not a bad section at all. I don't really care for the placement. That's all. That could have been something that could have been done early on in the level. Oh man. I seriously hope this isn't going to be another 2-level video. That's 3 in a row. If this is going to be the case, I hope the next level isn't going to be a long one. Okay, I kind of dashed it with the walkers, but I got lucky at the same time, and I wanted to take advantage of the luck. This bug section I actually really like. Alright. Oh, come on. That was the move it was supposed to move. I hate when that happens. It's like one of those, you know, half move things that happens, and it's really annoying. Okay, I kind of got lucky with that one. This wouldn't be so much of an issue to replay if I just had some stuff to talk about, but I honestly don't. At least not with this LP. Because I've been starting to realize, or not really realize, but I've been having the feeling that my Walls of CCLP4 LP is probably the more preferred LP I'm doing over this one. It's just a hunch. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Man, got lucky again, but I need to stop doing that. Okay, let's duck out right there. Nice. Alright, there we go. I forgot to duck out. Man, now I'm just being stupid. I feel bad that I have to make everyone rewatch this. This is also one of those ZK3 abandoned levels that I played, but never completed. And coincidentally, it was because of the paramecia and bug part up on the top of the level. Not only that, but I know what the ending consists of, and yeah, we'll get there when we get there. I hope we should. I have a good feeling about this attempt. I say that as I dash it through a risky walker. Alright. Okay, I have to wait for the bug here, but that's okay. Alright, here's the hope I can actually do this part properly. Alright. I don't know. What? I don't know. What am I supposed to do there? I'm not gonna pause buffer that. I'm not. I kind of despise pause buffering, honestly. I feel like that's a cheap way to do things in levels. I mean, I get why people do it. I mean, I get it, but I refuse to do that. I still don't know how that part's done. After all this time, I still don't know how that's done because I keep failing at it, and it's getting to the point where I just want to like kind of ghost it. Like go in the editor, make an edit, have Chip start right at that section just so I can figure out how the hell it's done, and then come back and actually do the level. Okay, that one kind of was a pain. Thank you for actually moving. Oh. Are you serious? I did not duck there. I did not do that. I didn't even have a fucking attempt at... Man. I didn't even have an attempt at the bug part. Okay, so when it comes the tedium, let me go back to the tedium. As an idea, this isn't tedious whatsoever. Just based on this construction alone, it's not tedious. It technically doesn't qualify as tedious. However, when you keep failing at the level over and over and over again, to where you're not really making any progress because the part you keep failing at, you don't know, what the hell you're doing to even do it right, and you're just basically repeating the same stuff just to get back to that point. That's part of the reason why I kind of don't care for monster dodging levels, or monster dodging in levels, because I feel like if you mess up with them, unless there's a specific pattern, which technically this level, this part right here, there is a pattern to it, but you're not really learning anything from it. Like, I learned that. Cool. Now what do I do? Oh, that's not nice. Okay, so I just blocked that off just to get the fireball out of the way. Okay, so now I just go through here. Wait right there. Okay, now I can finally make some progress here. Alright, forced to collect a yellow key. Got all the chips finally. Now let's see what this involves. I thought that thing was circling, by the way. This is the ending of the level. You have to time a nail off a paramecia. And not only that, but the paramecia has a chance on getting stuck on the forest floor himself. Unless I'm not seeing it right, I think that's what this entails. Yeah. As one who made Burning Gliders what it is, I technically don't have any say in how bad that is. But I think it's justified that, you know, at least with Burning Gliders, with that timing, you know, you kind of got the feel of it right at the start of the level, you know. That's part of the reason why I still don't understand why people, you know, dislike the mechanism of the level. It's like you see it right at the start, and you have the opportunity to spend time on your own, mind you, but you have the opportunity to spend time timing it to see how it's timed, and all you have to do is just keep perfecting it. I mean, I get it. It's a little overdone, and I'm willing to admit that now. But at least you had some leeway, or not leeway, but at least the glider didn't have opportunity to get stuck on forest floors or anything like that. You can get used to the timing right away. Here, if you mess up with the nail, you have to redo the entire level all over again, just to hope you get it right. Alright, let's do this part. Okay, so I completely missed this fact. That's honestly pretty well played. I'll give credit to Zane for that. This is a pretty well played out monster dodging section. I don't agree with the placement of it, but I agree with the deception of it. Okay, so we know that this guy is following this thing. So he's gonna go around. Okay, maybe it's not that bad. All you gotta do is just wait right here. Alright, yeah, it's not that bad. I made it out. I made it seem like it was worse than what it actually is. You just have to study the pattern. Alright, so Banshees fast and low. I finally beat the level after all these years. As much as I was complaining about that monster dodging section to the left of here, and technically this section too, the level's not bad. Honestly, it really isn't. I still stand by, you know, the placements of certain things, especially that monster dodging thing to the left with the bugs and paramecia. I still think that could have been somewhere earlier on. But if this was inspired by a Halo 3 level, maybe that's what it looked like in the actual Halo 3 level. I don't know. I've never played a single Halo game in my life. So yeah, I don't know exactly, but as a level, it was fun. It's nothing I'd want to see in an official set, however. The other thing is, I still love the aesthetics of the level. I mean, they're simple, and all they are is just walls, but I love the way they're used. Like this wall pattern was honestly something I wanted to try to use during the Josh L7 construction, but they looked really specific, and that's why I didn't use them. But I love the wall configuration of them. It stands out pretty well compared to a lot of Zane's levels. Oh well, you know what? I have to play this. Screw it, you guys get a 45 to 50 minute video today. So, this is Lockdown, the level that some people, aka Toadman, or whoever he goes by now, Tango, I mean, he changes his name so frequently. Now, some people don't really understand why is in CCLP4. Like, what were they saying? They were saying, like, it just doesn't, it's not one of Zane's most impressive levels. Well, I'm pretty much responsible for his Lockdown being in CCLP4, and this version you actually can touch the border. But in CCLP4 we decided to have a border be around it, just for consistency. And the hint's not even here in this level either. At least, not, not where it was in CCLP4. But yeah, some people have said that, Lockdown it's just like an ordinary Zane level. Like, there's nothing special about it whatsoever. And true. In retrospect, there is nothing special about this level. However, I'm the one that kind of pushed it for being in CCLP4. And the reason why is because, there's nothing wrong with having a relatively simple level in an official set. And I feel like this level did a very good job at being simple, but still, like, being fun to play. And this level is fun to play, not to mention the central lock section. It makes me think of Colors for Extreme quite a bit. I'm not sure if that was an inspiration from that level, but it makes me think of it. And for that reason, I really like it. Not to mention that, the ice wasn't retained in this version. Not to mention that, I forget where I was going with that. Oh, not to mention that it did pretty well in voting anyway, from CCLP4 voting. It was just a simple, small-scaled level that, was fun to play, ranked fairly well in CCLP4 voting, and honestly, Zane didn't have much representation in CCLP4 anyway. I know he probably doesn't really care about that, but, I kind of wanted Zane to have at least 3 levels in the set, and since Shuffling didn't really have a chance, despite ranking higher than Lockdown, I kind of pushed for a Lockdown because it was smaller scaled. And I think Takedown was also Takedown was also one that it was actually Zane's highest rated level in CCL before voting, but because it took up the whole map, that's the only reason why we didn't put it in the set. So therefore, Lockdown got into the set. Some people don't like it, and if you still don't, well, you just have to get over it, because Lockdown's in the set, and that's just the way it is. You don't have to like it or agree with it, but it's in the set. Woo! Alright, I did not expect Lockdown to be in that lineup, but I'm glad it was. That's 3 levels in one video, so I feel a little bit better about this video now. Alright, so we're going to end off right here, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. The video has gone on for quite some time, thanks to Banshees Fast and Low, but hopefully we can play 3 more levels from this section in the next video. Hopefully. I have no idea what's in store, other than we're going to be going through some pretty dark rooms from what it seems like with this level. So until then, guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you guys later.